almost every day. There's never been a better time to get better than right now.
All right, everybody. Glad to be back here with Doug. We are super excited to bring you a little bit of podcast, a little bit of life betterment stuff. Doug, what do we got going on today?
Yeah, Justin, man, I'm super happy to be back on an episode with you, man. We always have a good time, and it's good to talk about some really cool stuff. So, today we're going to be talking about seizing the opportunity. And for those of you guys that are tuning in today, I know you guys have been listening to Justin's first couple episodes, and they've been phenomenal. He does a great job. And, one of the other things we want to try to use this platform to back some of the motivational topics and messages we give to you guys each week in a little more depth. Obviously, still kind of keep a somewhat condensed version of it, but we want to just give you guys a little bit more. So today we're going to unpack seizing the opportunity. Some ways to do that. Justin and I hit this topic a couple weeks ago on the AIM page. Y'all can go check that out. But we're excited. We've got some great stuff to bring to you guys today.
So pretty much the main idea that we want to get past is this seizing the opportunity is a great way to say it. Saying yes, taking chances. You can word it however you want to word it, but you're no longer just kind of sitting around waiting for things to happen. We're talking when you want something in life, when you notice that something's missing from your life, from other people's lives, if you want to accomplish a goal, if you have some sort of drive, whatever your ambition is, that's what you need to start moving forward. And you don't need to sit and just kind of wait for things to happen, because that's not how things happen. Nobody that's ever been successful has ever just waited for things to fall in their lap.
Yeah, Justin, absolutely. And we talk about this all the time with the AIM team. We say this almost every day. There's never been a better time to get better than right now. Because like you said, Justin, there's no need to put stuff off. If you have a goal, if you have a vision, if you have a desire or a dream, you need to take immediate impact, immediate action, and you need to go after it and get it done. I was watching one of Nick Bear's videos the other day, and he spoke about this, and I know, Justin, you follow it and probably seen the same thing, but he said you have to take massive, immediate, and deliberate action if you want to accomplish something. And that really hit me hard, because that's so true. And like you said, Justin, no one that's ever made it successful, no one that ever made it big has ever waited. They've always gotten after it, and they've really just eliminated all the fear that comes around with attacking a new obstacle and a new challenge.
Do you feel that a lot of people won't move forward with things because they live in this kind of like state of fear? Not of fear of fear of failing, but even fear of what might come. Is it going to become too difficult? Is it going to become too much? What if all this like standard life that we live in, and it's just this kind of state of what if, what could happen? But what we want you guys to kind of like think and focus on is that positive. What is the possibility that can come? Focus on that, like, end goal. How great could it become if you just take that one step? AIM fam member Gabe, hi honey, sent us this thing the other day that said that 1% betterment over the compounding of 365 days is so much more significant than like a 0.1% betterment, or a not getting better at all, or getting one like slightly less, because over compounding effects, which is how we live our lives. Because if you're going to eat an elephant, you're not going to eat it. There's no way you could eat an elephant, but you're going to eat it one bite at a time, because that's how you do things. And so if you're living in this state of fear and not going after things because you don't know what it's going to happen, or because you think it's going to be too hard, then you are living in this state where you never know what things might become.
Yeah, absolutely. And, kind of unpacking that a little bit more, I think from the beginning, since the beginning of time, people have always been scared to fail. I think that's just a part of human nature. Obviously, no one wants to fail. Like, that's not something you wake up in the morning and be like, today I just want to fail. I don't want to be successful. I think that's always been there. And I think we're living in a time right now where life is very public, and there are a lot of eyes on what you do day in and day out for the majority of people I'm speaking to. Obviously some people are more secluded, but I think that adds a whole nother element of fear and discouragement to people wanting to just get after it and push themselves to do what they want. I think they're held back because of peers and of people in society, just, with the constant pressure of, if I do fail, so many people will know that. So many people will see that. And that's what we have to eliminate, because at the end of the day, yes, they may see that. Yes, they may know, but it really doesn't matter, because you're going to keep getting better and you're going to be pursuing something that you have a deep passion for in your heart and that you desire to do. And that's fulfillment. And that's how you get better. And that's how you add value to not only yourself, but the people around you, because that's a type of positive energy that you'll put into this world that's contagious and will spread. And I think that's kind of the message here is, seizing every opportunity, not waiting, not waiting to see if there's someone's going to be, say something bad about what you're doing, but just taking advantage of every possible chance you have to get better and capitalizing on it.
I think you make a really interesting point with this idea of us being so public. Never in a point in history has your success ever been so reliant, or not reliant, but so easy to see by other people, your success or your failures. Um, a lot of people post on Instagram, and a lot of people post the opposite thing as well. They post this highlight reel of the best things in their life, and that's what we see all the time. We never see the hard work, the dedication, the grind that took them to get to that point, how much effort that they put in, how much time behind bars that they put in. Um, there's an old saying that I heard, and I think it was about restoring a car is where I found it, but it says, work hard in silence and let success do the talking.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And this idea that if you let other people's opinions of yourself dictate what you do and don't do, then you're just totally shut down right there. If you let this idea that, oh, Doug's going to see my failure, or Justin's going to see my failure, and then they're not going to like me anymore, or they're going to make fun of me or whatever, or whoever, insert name in there or insert person, if you let that dictate what you do, you're never going to know what you're capable of.
Absolutely. And I think people honestly neglect and forget the fact of how valuable failure is. If you're truly passionate about, obtaining some objective and you fail a few times, in that process of failure, you're going to learn, you're going to grow, you're going to overcome, and those things are invaluable. Those things that you have to go through in order to get to the end goal that are, adverse and that are going to be trials, those things are going to make you so much better, and you're going to learn so much about yourself and the process it takes to be great and to accomplish. And I think you can't be afraid of that, because that failure that you might come into is not the end point. I saw a quote the other day similar to what you were saying. A winner, a champion, this was kind of a message we spoke on, and we can tie it kind of in, but a champion is not someone who constantly wins. A champion is someone who never quits and never gives up, because eventually you're going to win. If you never quit and you never surrender, one day you will win. And I think that's got to be the mentality. That's got to be the mindset in your head that, today might not be my day. Tomorrow might not be my day, but if I keep pushing, if I keep getting 1% better, like you were saying, over time, I'm going to win. And that's got to be the mindset, to seize the opportunity, to take it every day and just consistently get after it.
Yeah. I mean, you never know what kind of opportunities are going to be put in front of you. Over the summer, Jude and I had the opportunity to meet a ton of incredibly successful people through working at this country club. And whatever their success came from, we met a lot of people who had started their own businesses and ran successful businesses like that. But another thing is, you never know what someone else might benefit to you. And this is kind of a weird way of explaining it, but who you know determines where you go. So if you're afraid to take that step to ask somebody for their assistance, or whoever it is, or ask somebody for their opinion, or ask somebody for their help, or anything like that, if you're afraid to take the opportunity that life has given you and just take it by the horns and run with it, you're going to lack so much. If we would have sat around and waited for AIM, if you would have not been on top of us, if we would have not been in a group supporting each other, what if we never started this? And look how far it's come. We never thought that it would come this far, this fast. And it's because of supporters and everybody out there listening and everybody out there that wants to be a part of it. And so what if other people think that this is silly or dumb? It's an idea that we've moved forward with, and it's an idea that's changing people's lives. And even if it changes 1 or 2 or 3 lives, that's all that matters, is the fact that we didn't give up when things got hard, that we didn't give up when we were like, well, crap, how do we do this? We didn't know how to start this movement. We didn't know how to run a successful Instagram page. I didn't know how to record podcasts. You had to get better at talking and public speaking. You didn't know how to edit videos or anything like that. We just kind of figured it all out on the way. And because we thought of this, because this opportunity was presented to us and we found that this state was lacking, we were like, let's jump on this and see where it can go.
Yeah, dude, you couldn't have said it any better, man. You know, we love AIM and the platform. We've been very grateful and thankful to build, but at the end of the day, it's about chasing your passion and doing whatever it takes to see it come through and come true. And you know, our bottom line is we want to help people. We want to provide positive energy. We want to show, you know, Christ's love through the way that we live. And we chose AIM to be that platform. But anyone else out there might have a different way to get that message across, or to be able to affect and impact people in different ways. But our encouragement is just find it, seize the opportunity, and take action. Don't wait any longer, because you never know what you can do, like you were saying, Justin. And that's so true. And I'm just so thankful for what AIM's been able to do, the people we've been able to reach, and just the support that people have given us. It's been unbelievable.
Just kind of finishing with a final quote from me. I got this from Matt Frazier. I didn't come up with this. It's really cool. But success is the best revenge. The fact that all those people told us like this is a silly idea, or the fact that anybody has told you ever that anything is a silly idea, when you come back to them and you're like, well, I did it, and it turned into an incredible thing. It turned into so powerful. It's had such a great impact. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, that's good, man. And, you know, kind of a final thought off that quote. And this is something I've experienced in many different ways in my life, not just with AIM, but with other business ideas, other basketball related things, leadership things. Like when you're onto some good stuff, people are going to come after you, because we live in a world where people are very jealous. People are they're very quick to shoot your ideas down, because it's really sad, but there's a lot of people out there that don't want to see other people succeed, because they personally are not willing to put in the work and the grind to be successful themselves. So when they see someone else doing it, it drives them crazy, because they want that level of success, but they're not willing to put in the work. And so just another little bit of encouragement. As you start to take advantage and seize opportunities, know that there will be negative impacts. There will be people that are going to come after you. And you just got to know that, honestly, if that happens, it's a good sign, because that means you're onto something good. And I just encourage you guys to continue to just push, and never let up. Just keep getting better and keep seizing every opportunity you have.
Dang, that was some powerful stuff, Doug. I like it. I like it a lot. Man, that's so good. I'm so excited for where this is going to continue to go. We're so excited for everybody that's able to hop in here. Whatever it is, whatever that ambition is, when you get the chance, take a step forward. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anything stand in your way. Because if you start today, that's one step closer to your dream that you can be tomorrow.
Absolutely, Justin. You said it just right, man.
All right, everybody. For Doug, this is Justin. For the AIM podcast, the AIM fam, we hope that you have an incredible week. Get after it. Wake up, hustle, repeat, seize that opportunity. Let's go.